Since snowboarding and freeskiing have become Olympic events, the competition and progression of both disciplines seems to be increasing faster than ever. This is why the United States Ski and Snowboard Association has created the U.S. Rookie Team Development Program. Their goal? To find the best young riders in the country and mold them into the next generation of U.S. Olympic medalists. Their breeding ground is a little place known as the U.S. Revolution Tour, aka the Rev Tour. Here, young athletes from all around the world come in hopes of making a name for themselves. But you better bring your A game, because these kids are not your average park rats. Results of the Revolution Tour against what is becoming more and more of an international field will put you on a track to make the U.S. team, get a Grand Prix start, and eventually get you in line to try to qualify for the Olympics. Over the next 30 minutes, you will get to know the young faces that make up the U.S. rookie teams. We will also speak with the coaches, judges, and legends of the sport to give you an exclusive look at the future of freeskiing and snowboarding. With the presence of freeskiing and snowboarding in the Olympics, kids have taken to the scene in droves, hoping to reach the heights of athletes like Sage Kotzenberg, Kelly Clark, David Wise, Gus Kenworthy, and Josh Christensen. Their aspirations have led them to USSA's Revolution Tour.
The Rev Tour right now has become a pretty important event in our pipeline.
There's kind of your grassroots local level contests that happen all over the country. Rev Tour is kind of the next step up.
The events work directly with the Grand Prix guys, and it's a really nice stepping stone for the young athletes to do well in these events and then move up into the Grand Prix level.
When I was younger, I was on the Rev Tour for a little while. It definitely helped me come to my own in the whole contest circuit.
You kind of shine in a Revolution Tour, then that puts you right up into Grand Prix, and that can get you into X Games and Olympics and things like that. So I feel like it's a major stepping stone for any athlete.
The Rev Tour can take that kid that doesn't have a name and turn him into the next star.
There's a lot of people that do come out of nowhere, like younger kids, and they just they show up and you see their runs and you're just kind of like, whoa, that's pretty amazing, because you've never heard of them before.
It's not every day you see a 14-year-old spinning 2 or even 3 rotations 75 feet through the air on a pair of skis or a snowboard. A day on the Revolution Tour is an exception.
At the Rev Tour here, there's a very high level of competition. I mean, the little kids now are getting so good, and the Rev Tour is a great place for them to compete against each other.
You see tricks at a Revolution Tour that you would see at an X Games or you would see at a Do Tour, and these are the younger guys coming up trying to get into those major contests, and they are definitely pushing the level.
You know, we're out here in Mammoth. It's awesome for these athletes to have such a sweet venue and just such a high level. It gives them the chance to progress at a younger age, and a lot of these guys are going to be the next guys going to the Grand Prix and the bigger events, so it's really cool to see.
Not only is the level of riding through the roof for these young kids, the number of competitors ages 13 to 18 trying to enter the contest resembles a Black Friday sidewalk sleepout.
The Rev Tour's growing every single year, and it's kind of awesome that more and more kids are involved.
There's a giant number of riders here. The list is humongous.
Back in the fall, there's a date where you have to sign up at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and the slopestyle fills up in under a minute. So 100 athletes gets full in less than a minute. So it's kind of awesome that many kids are doing it. It sometimes is difficult that some kids who really want to be here don't get in.
These young kids don't just get off the couch and huck themselves. The U.S. Ski and Snowboard team has provided support for these young riders and skiers by creating a rookie team with the best junior athletes in the country training and riding together.
The U.S. Rookie Team, it's our national development team for halfpipe and slopestyle, is made up of the top juniors in the country and also athletes that we foresee moving up into our pro level, our pro team level, and we also foresee is moving into our Olympic team.
The rookie team feeds the pipeline of the pro team.
Just got on the US Rookie Team this year, so I'm new to the team, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I think I got on it like last year, and it's been sweet. They provide us with some amazing stuff and traveling around with them, and yeah, all the stuff that they offer, and the coaches are sweet.
You take a kid, kind of train them to be the next star, to be on the next podium at X Games or even the Olympics. And That's why the rookie team's so good. It can take that kid with no name and turn him into the best in the world.
The Rev Tour hits Mammoth this week as the best young riders showcase their stuff in 3 different disciplines: slopestyle, halfpipe, and for the first time, big air. The free skiers were the first to set things off on the slopestyle course. As daunting as it may be to make a name for yourself on the Rev Tour, these guys have each other to push themselves.
Colby is an awesome competitor. You know, me and him go way back to when we were 9 skiing at the Junior Olympics together. So I love him, he's like a brother.
Yeah, Willie's a funny kid. Yeah, he's really upbeat and like always happy. And he just sends it too out there.
Willie Born is a very hard-working young man. He's worked really hard over the last few years to get a lot of really big tricks in where he's doing right and left doubles. He is focused and he's always ready to try and win the competition.
When we come back, we'll find out if Willie can take out the rest of the ski slope field. And we'll also hit the pipe with the skiers and snowboarders. Don't go away. The future stars of US Snowboarding and US Freeskiing is brought to you by Goodyear. Tires chosen by experts for superior performance. Goodyear, more driven. By Dragon Eyewear, the leader in snow goggle innovation and technical design. By Bose, better sound through research. And by Cheez-It, proud sponsor of US Snowboarding and US Freeskiing. With the Revolution Tour underway at Mammoth Mountain, young skiers from around the world hope to make a name for themselves on the big stage, with the ultimate goal being joining the pro ranks or even the Olympic team. The immediate goal is to get noticed and perhaps get to join the US Rookie Team, which has traditionally picked its roster directly from the US Revolution Tour. Joining the US Rookie Team has its slew of advantages, including gaining access to the very same coaches, staff, and facilities used every day by the top pros and Olympians.
Being on the rookie team, you got like a great set of coaches, guys always helping you out.
They see something in you that can like eventually end up being on the pro team, and that's one of the highest levels you can be at, so it's an honor to be up there.
The team's super fun to be on. They've got a great training center down at the COE in Park City.
The way that athletes train has evolved a lot with the sport too, between water ramps and foam pits, a whole lot of trampoline training where they're really focusing on their air skills from such a young age, and it definitely shows with the level of tricks that they're throwing.
Well, mostly we do trampoline stuff in the foam pits. So that's where I learned my first triple on the trampoline was in a foam pit, and that took it to do with the skiing. So foam pits are good, except when you get the foam in your eye. That's the bad part.
They've like helped me become like the snowboarder and like person I am today, like all throughout my like career.
It's helped me so much, and I became such a better skier because of it.
Several U.S. Rookie Team members threw down at the U.S. Revolution Ski Slopestyle competition. Jacob Beebe, Burke Irving, and Colby Stevenson all had impressive showings.
Burke's like the littlest guy out there, but he has the most technical run. Like, it's so crazy to watch. Like, in a few years when he grows like a foot, I don't even want to imagine what he's gonna be like.
But it was Rookie Team sensation Willie Borm who stomped down the run of his life to take the top spot on the podium.
Willie is one of the hardest working kids on our team. You know, his hard work definitely paid off and threw down a winning run in both qualifiers and finals, so I was really psyched for him.
First place, we have Willie Born!
The fact that the Rev Tour is an open event means that any rider who registers can come and make a name for themselves. Both Ben Smith of the USA and Brian Wells of New Zealand did just that, taking home the second and third place positions. With one event in the books, all eyes turn to snowboard halfpipe, a sport that has been at the forefront of progression for years.
If you say 5 or 10 years ago what it took to win a contest, I mean, you look at that time frame 5 to 10 years ago and the people that were winning major level events, the runs that we see here at the Rev Tour are very comparable to that, and it's being thrown down by, you know, 13, 14, 15-year-olds, not the seasoned veterans. Good examples, somebody like Jake Pates, somebody like Red Gerard. You know, they're young, they're talented, they've got the fire.
I compete in the Rev Tour because it's a super good event to bring your name to that next level, you know, right before like Grand Prix, and helps you qualify for some of the opens and stuff. So it's great to, you know, get some exposure there, and I think once you're there, You know, it really helps you expand your career, and that's kind of why I was doing them and why I'm doing them now.
My goals are just kind of to do the best, like in everything that I try, you know. Try to podium in a couple of contests would be awesome, or top 10.
It was 2002 when Olympian and now coach Ross Powers won his gold medal in the halfpipe, giving him the veteran perspective on the sport.
To come out and have the Rev Tour level, you know, below the Grand Prix pro level, have a pipe like this, a better pipe than I probably ever rode in my whole life. It's amazing, and you know, these kids are lucky and they take advantage of it, and the tricks and the progression they do at a young age is amazing.
And you see those kids that have the talent to be the next Danny Davis or the next Shaun White, and it's exciting.
One rider that has been absolutely killing it on the national scene is 14-year-old Chloe Kim. This X Games champion and Mammoth local absolutely destroyed the women's competition.
Watching Chloe Kim today, you know, she's already one of the best in the world, but have her here at Mammoth and riding, it just shows the other girls and competitors what it's all about.
Mammoth has been on point lately, and I'm just so glad to call this my home mountain. And because they take really good care of their park and their pipes, so it's just always so much fun to ride.
The men's team also showcased their pipe skills with some very impressive performances. U.S. rookie team member Jake Pates podium with an impressive second place.
I ended up on the podium with second under my really great friend Azu. And yeah, man, it was awesome, super fun. Pipe was good, and it was a great time.
Look at these guys, amazing competitors here. Give it up for your top 3 podium winners.
Don't go away, because when we come back, more action from the U.S. Revolution Tour, including ski pipe and snowboard slopestyle. For the first time, Big Air debuts at the Revolution Tour. USSA is working with other countries within the FIS to push Big Air into the Olympic program as soon as the 2018 Games in Korea. Adding important events with international fields raises this awareness and helps USSA push this opportunity forward.
We're all really excited for the Rev Tour's first Big Air.
I don't know what to say about Big Air, other than people send it.
To have a Big Air at the Rev Tour for all these youngsters, you know, there's going to be 13-year-old kids out there doing switchback double cork 1260s and insane tricks like that, and I think a contest like that will help show the world that kids can actually go out there and keep up with the big guns.
What's up, guys? Willie Born here out in Mammoth, California, and it's day 1 of Big Air. And it's super fun, jumps really good. Ended up in finals, 4th, so hoping to bump up my score in finals, but sick day. Just pumped to be here.
In the men's freeskiing Big Air debut at the Rev Tour, U.S. rookie team members Willie Born and Colby Stevenson proved once again that they were on top of their game and forces to be reckoned with. Displaying huge air and stellar style, they both put down solid performances, securing their spots on top of the podium and in the history books.
Getting these younger athletes exposed to these Big Air contests now will be huge for them in the future to potentially move into an Olympic spot.
Next up, it was the riders' time to shine in the inaugural Big Air event, with female U.S. rookie riders like Kara Kotzenberg and Haley Mattingly taking the stage first. They did just that.
For the Big Air, the judges are a lot more harsh on them because there's not a lot of things to separate each rider. So they're looking for perfect landings, really long grabs, things like that. So it's challenging the kids to do something new that they've never had to do before.
Ultimately, it was fellow teammate Julia Moreno who brought home the gold for the ladies and set the standards high for the boys of the U.S. team who were up next.
I didn't know how it was gonna go at first, because usually Big Airs are like jam sessions, and this one was only like a 2-run. But it was really fun actually. Like I had a blast just hitting one jump and trying tricks. It was really, really fun.
In the debut event at the Rev Tour, the U.S. rookie team put on strong performances, but they didn't fare as well as they had hoped to with the judges. Capping things off, it was 18-year-old Brett Moody who took home the crown. U.S. team members Red Gerard and Chandler Hunt still placed well, landing in the top 6 at the end of finals.
I think this first Big Air at the Rev Tour was amazing. It was a really great event. I think they did a really good job with it. I think it was a really cool event.
With the big air event in the past and a new day on the horizon, the U.S. rookie team members have a new goal in sight, the Mammoth Halfpipe. With no time for rest, they rely on each other for support and inspiration.
Burke, he's a funny little kid. He's always messing with people and kind of running around doing funny stuff.
Burke's the smallest guy out there, and he's still sending it just as big as we are.
Burke's definitely a pretty talented skier. He's been doing a lot of pretty crazy stuff since when he was like 11 or 10.
Even in the wind, I mean, it seems like he'd just blow away, but he just keeps going.
Colby's really fun to ski with though, because he just pushes me to try new things. He's another guy that I've seen progress a lot over the last couple of years, or even just this year.
Colby has always been a pretty stylish rider. He gets his grabs pretty good, and he's always kind of shifting out of stuff and just landing stuff super clean, and I've always been impressed with how he does that. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool to see how all the riders and Burke getting better every year, like a lot. It's pretty crazy.
Mammoth Mountain is world-renowned for its exceptional parks and pipe, making it ideal for riders to push their skills to the next level.
Pipe, I think, is going to be awesome today with these amazing conditions. All the guys are going to be able to throw down their best runs, and really psyched to see how everybody does in the contest, even the up-and-coming guys.
Being with the rookie team at events is cool because it's not just the rookie team we're with the pro team too, and it's kind of cool to think about I'm on the team with all these guys that I look up to and admire.
Mammoth, it's actually one of my favorite places to ski, and their pipe is one of my favorites, and it's just overall a really fun mountain.
A winning run at a good weather Rev Tour could be close to a Grand Prix run, yeah. So considering like both double flips, so spinning both ways, the caliber is up to a Grand Prix, I'd say.
In the men's freeskiing halfpipe event that took place the following day, the U.S. Freeski rookie team proved that all of their hard work and training was paying off. When it was all said and done, it was Burke Irving who came out on top with a solid score of 89. Stevenson secured a close second-place position with a score of 86.
Dude, your left arm was like scary. 12 feet out.
It was like scary.
Straight up.
Today was a beautiful day out here at the Rev Tour. The pipe was perfect. The right wall was a little bit slushy, left wall a little bit icy, but really fast and fun.
It was probably one of the better finals for this contest I've seen in a long time.
When I was watching Colby's run today, I thought I was definitely going to get second because he actually threw his first switch 10 and landed it perfect, and it was the first one he's ever thrown before, so that was sweet.
Stay tuned as we wrap up our week at the Rev Tour with the men's and women's snowboarding slopestyle events. We will see if the rookie team has what it takes as they battle it out on the acclaimed Unbound Terrain Park on the sunny slopes of Mammoth Mountain in California. You won't want to miss it. The future stars of U.S. snowboarding and U.S. freeskiing is brought to you by Goodyear. Tires chosen by experts for superior performance. Goodyear, more driven. By Dragon Eyewear, the leader in snow goggle innovation and technical design. By Bose, better sound through research. And by Cheez-It, proud sponsor of U.S. snowboarding and U.S. freeskiing. The week wraps up with another beautiful day of sun at the Rev Tour, providing beyond perfect conditions for our young riders.
It's looking really awesome for finals here at Mammoth. We've got perfect weather. We've got sunshine, temperatures just right. We've got just this light breeze that's keeping it cool enough to keep the speeds fast. I think we're gonna see a lot of good tricks going down in the final.
In this contest, earning themselves FIS points that will help them qualify to compete in the US Grand Prix, which will also help them qualify to enter the Olympics.
The first event to go down on Friday was women's slopestyle. With Chloe Kim and good friend Haley Langland in the mix, the competition was sure to be fierce.
Slopestyle here at the Mammoth Rev Tour is going awesome. Heat 1 ladies, we had all 3 of the rookie teamers qualify into finals.
Preparing for a contest, I always just try to get in the best mindset possible. Try not to think about it too much, just think about it as another day on the mountain. Just want to land my tricks and go home safely.
After a very close competition, it was Julian Brackett from the USA who came in first place in the ladies slopestyle event. U.S. rookie team member Julia Moreno took home the silver medal, beating the 14-year-old Haley Langland, who placed third and recently won the gold in Mammoth's Grand Prix event. Proving once again that these young riders are more talented than ever, and they truly are the future of their sport.
Yeah, the competitive field of Rev Tour, it's definitely I feel pro-amateur, like there's a lot of really good girls out there that are getting their way up to pro, and it's just a really good transition from something like USASA into a Rev Tour, then going on to like a Grand Prix.
After an action-packed week of skiing and riding, it was now time to cap things off with the men's slopestyle finals.
We got Chandler Hunt and Jake Payton. They both qualified into finals. We got Red Gerard.
Of the men's snowboarding slopestyle finals for the US Revolution Tour here in Mammoth Mountain, California. And Red going massive. And what? That was just a switch lip 270 into a double 409.
In the end, the U.S. rookie team pulled off the podium sweep with Chandler Hunt in third, Red Gerard in second, and your winner, Jake Payton.
Pretty unreal. We haven't done that, if ever, in a long time for sure, and so this has been great. Best results we've had all year for sure.
It went so amazing. It was so good. The course was like amazing. Super happy.
US team sweep was awesome. It was such a battle up there, and I mean, you know, these kids shred, so it's super cool to be over here in slope doing the same tricks and competing with them. So yeah, it was awesome.
With the talent starting younger, the field growing bigger, and the standards getting higher, there is no telling where these sports will go. When kids are pushing themselves to new limits strictly because it's what they love to do, we are sure to see some impressive new tricks complemented with flawless style and originality. The future is always uncertain, but one thing can be sure. This revolution will be televised. And just like you, we can't wait to see what the future of freeskiing and snowboarding has to offer. On behalf of all of us here at NBC Sports, I'm Todd Harris.